with that old gear, fighting those giants year after year. Tonight I'm showing you something new. Rare Cat's tackle's got nothing to prove. Built by fighters who know the game, tested in battles that earned their name. J&S signature, that's what we trust. When monster cats strike, this rod's a must. You paint your dreams, now lay stakes. This is the moment, the change you'll make. No more playing small. This rod's built to brawl. River Cat's tackle, answering the call. When giants strike, we're standing tall. J&S signature leading the way, breaking the limits day after day. No more playing small. This rod's built to brawl.
What's up,
Woo!
everybody? I seen we had Crappie Day. We got V in here, Bobby. We
Hey,
got
gotta-
that one Swain, Lisa.
Got to catch up.
Go ahead.
Pat's in. Smoky Mountain, Chris, V. Let's see. V again. Chris again. V again. All right. I might not have missed anybody. I don't know. Always
I don't
miss
think you
people.
missed anybody. They usually don't come until about halfway of the show because they know that's when it starts going south.
Uh-huh. But the average viewership stays the
What's
same
up,
because
Dennis
some come
Jones?
for the beginning to learn something, and in the second half,
That's-
those leave and the new crowd comes in.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Greenwell.
There's a question out there, Lance. I think it was Smoky Mountain that was saying, I often wonder if Lance and Stan are related. Well, we're brothers, so
I'm not sure what to make of that.
yeah.
Well, John, I have a
Yeah.
question.
I didn't do it.
I think it's public. Would you like to make the little announcement?
What, that we screwed up, made the mistake, and made Stan officially pro staff?
What?
Yeah, you can put it that way.
Some people would probably say that same thing. Yes, you're right.
And he made the mistake of accepting.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know which is the bigger mistake, Tech. I don't know which is the bigger one.
Which
Two
one?
wrongs make the best right.
There you
Ask
go.
him
There
and
you go.
him accepting. They both, I don't know.
All right,
what's up, Creo?
Stan, what's your acceptance speech?
Well, 407 years ago, our forefathers brought onto this nation a tackle company that brought quality tackle to anglers at a reasonable price. And that is River Cats Tackle as you know it today. I'm glad to be a part of it.
I didn't know River Cats was 87 years old.
Hey, the idea started then. Let's just put it that way.
You didn't know I knew what a score was, did you?
No, that's pretty good. I forgot.
I don't know about a score, but it felt like I was on the road for 7 years yesterday.
Ooh, what'd you do yesterday, John? What you talking about?
Oh, what I done?
Yeah, what you did?
Drove about 102 miles an hour to get
Besides
from Louisiana.
besides turning your face into a cherry, apparently.
Oh, I was just sitting around then. Hell, I talked to Bobby Friday evening. I went up to Kentucky with V and Danny and Jerry and all them and Matt. And we went up there to, that's Fanny and Larry Elizabeth. They was there. But I went up there and fooled around and talked to Bobby on the phone Friday evening. Okay? And that was a mistake. Because he jinxed the hell out of me.
Uh-oh.
I ain't catch.
You got that 922 curse, huh?
I got that spoon bill at what? About 12? No, no,
Is
before
it me or Dan's
Oh,
camera
yeah,
froze
yeah,
up?
before. So we got him at about 11 o'clock is when I got that boom bill. So it took me from 6 to 11 to get that part out of the way. And then,
Wait, 6 to 11.
yeah,
5 hours
yeah, to
to
get the
catch a
boom bill.
spoonbill?
Yeah, because I mean, it was just, I don't know what happened. It
I
had
thought
to be
I thought you fought it for 15 minutes, not 5 hours.
No, I fought the spoon bill for 15 minutes. It took
Oh,
me that long to catch the damn thing
Oh,
because I couldn't catch nothing else. Literally, nothing. And everybody
wow.
catching right on the side of me. I'm
wait,
like,
you
hell,
were
Fuck
just
up, fuck
telling
up.
me about how good you were doing and throwing so far and everything, but you weren't actually catching.
no, I didn't catch nothing until about time to go home.
At least the rod threw good.
Oh, did it? See what I'm saying?
He definitely got Bobby.
You drove all the way to Kentucky to almost skunk catching bait.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it was close.
John, I expect better from you.
Look, it was close. Hey, but I can tell you this much: I caught a lot of people
What were you doing?
with the sabiki rig. Look, man, I pulled in many of people's lines the other day.
V, as a matter of fact, said that she has never seen anybody catch more people than you did.
That's right. Look, they had a guy come up. See, he was doing catching some bait to go fishing with it today. You know, I said, well, I'm gonna let you know right now. As soon as you throw it out, I'm gonna catch it.
Hey, what you were using?
Huh?
What you were using?
I was using that ancient man crappie rod.
So how's the crappie rod for snagging spoonbill? Since that's all you can do with it.
It'll surprise the hell out of you. That's for sure.
It looked like we had some pretty good pictures of it. It looked like you were having a time with that.
Oh, that thing was something, boy. Danny could say, well, get him in. I need to eat him.
So we got it's the 10th this coming weekend, right?
That's right. That's right. This coming up Saturday.
Saturday.
Is
Saturday
this
coming.
the Wally World Whiplash?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's on.
Wally World Whiplash.
Oh, all
Hey,
right.
look, I
What's
can,
up, small
I
water
can
Charlie?
attest for the line.
Let us know.
I can attest for the line. If you finesse like you supposed to, you shouldn't have a problem getting a 40-pound in without
Wait,
any issue.
you actually use that roll of Omniflex
I
on,
was using the 8-pound Omniflex
on,
$2 string for Walmart.
on a
What's
spinning
up,
reel that
bro?
has 40 pounds of drag. You use
Yep.
8-pound Omniflex.
Yep.
To go out and snag a.
To go out and snag a spoonbill.
You know what I want to do today? Let's see. I'm going to put the best rig together I can to snag spoonbill.
Let's start with a
Put
good
the
rod.
cheapest line on the reel.
A good rod, an offshore quality spinning reel, 8-pound Zebco mono. These things don't match.
No.
That's true. That's true. There you go. None of them are bad on their own per se, but
Now Smokey said, Wally World whoop ass. Where's my rock?
Yeah.
And V said, you're all going down.
I think he said the spoonbill did break off kind of at the bank. Y'all almost got it in.
It was about 3 foot from the bank, and it didn't break the line. It actually pulled the hook.
I guess you can get cool points, but I don't know about tournament points.
yeah, that's right. That's
What
right.
about tournament points? All I know is I caught the biggest fish yesterday.
But did you land it?
That don't mean shit. I got to see it.
That means a lot. You know what? All right,
If
Stan.
I
Next
seen
time,
it,
next
hey,
time
if
you
I
host a
saw it,
live
I
tournament
called it.
league, remember
Okay.
seeing the fish counts. John
Okay, there
said
we
so.
go.
Hey,
That's right.
if I saw it, I called it.
Well, almost or close does count in horseshoes and hand grenades. So why not fishing? Why not? Why
I
not?
mean, look, think
That'll
about
be the.
it. Hey, where Danny Stone at? Danny Stone said I caught it because he saw it. He almost had his
That's going to
hands
be
on
the next Woats tournament. Is we're going to play horseshoes. If you almost caught it, when you miss a fish, just guesstimate what it weighed and we'll write it down.
That's right. That's right.
Close enough.
Boy, that would be the biggest weights any tournament ever seen, right?
Oh,
Because
my God.
there's three sizes of fish: small, medium, and the ones that got away are always,
Oh, yeah.
that had to be at least 104 pounds.
Oh, I forgot too. Yeah, Parker, you did catch several of the 9-target species right along with several people. 5. Parker had a whole bunch of us at one time.
All right. We can't forget who came up with the Walmart idea.
That's right.
I had forgot, but Joshua wouldn't lie to us, so I believe him.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And V said, "Don't forget my one bluegill."
Wait, so did any of y'all catch a slicker?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I was starting to get worried.
Yeah, I did.
Once he shook off the Bobby,
Yeah, I had to get
once
the
he
bottle
shook
dust
off
off.
the Bobby Juju, then he was able to get some fish. But
So, all right, let's finalize some things on the tournament here.
good idea. Good idea.
Today was the day, the end of this show, to get your name in the hat,
Yeah.
Yep.
so that we can do. Does Miss Stephanie have what's the list number at now? Because we should probably say the names on it so somebody can go, hey, y'all didn't say my name.
14, if we're not sure if Cody is actually going to be in it or not. We don't know yet.
Okay. John, can you read the names so somebody can say, hey, I signed up and you didn't read my name?
Yeah, really.
It's kind of some
me,
grade school technique.
We got Patrick, we got Richard and Danny, we got Chris and V, we got Smoky Mountain Catfish, we got Bobby, we got Parker, Sasha, however the hell you want to say his name, Stan, Dustin Clark, Creech, Creo and Tank, Randy and Lisa, Jose Gonzalez, Jonathan May, and possibly Cody.
Okay. Creel is confirming it's official. It's official.
So
He'll be fishing in the tournament.
So it's official. The first fishing trip, because today was more riding and testing. The first fishing trip in the brand new 2025 CR Protege 240 will be with Walmart rods. Yes, I'm so happy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we found a spot. That spot we were in on stand day, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, like V was. That said that the chat. V or was it Chris?
I know Lisa's got.
running interference.
Chris said I was running interference. I was hooking the other people before our team could catch the flicker.
That's
so
right.
What we'll do after the show, I'll make sure I get with Miss Stephanie and Lisa, and we'll post the conglomerated official list on the Woats and Rivercats tackle page. We'll do that tonight. Lisa, don't let me forget. You're my official reminder now.
Right.
We'll post it on those pages so anybody can go, oh, wait, I thought I signed up. I'm supposed to be on there. Because we have room for a couple if we're at 14.
Mm-hmm.
We also need to decide the official second host. I know at least one that said they'll do it if we need to, but I don't think she was like scratching to do it.
If you absolutely positively need me to do it, yeah.
But if there's one person that's like, hey, I would love to host this alongside Stan, holla at us.
That's right.
We have a couple of options for people that are willing, but nobody's like raised their hand and said, please me. There
we go. Now's the chance. Maybe wants to host the tournament. This is a fun one. The fun ones are always the good ones
Yep.
to host because there's always something to talk about.
Yeah.
It's the serious tournaments where you haven't hosted before and you got to try to nobody's catching fish and all serious into it and you got to try to talk for 6 straight hours. Yeah, that's
and there's no math spreadsheet for this one. It's just one big fish. You only got to keep track of one number. Which one's the biggest? That's it.
One job to do. We're gonna have one job.
This is going to be the Wally World Tournament. And trust me, there's going to be a whole lot of excitement going on, whether there's fish being caught or not. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Hey, if me and Jeremy catch some little yellow cat again, are we allowed to keep them during a tournament? Because those ones today were delicious.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want with him.
Me and Dad already ate a couple of the fillets off of them. They were
You
nice.
know, and there is
That's what you're frying up in the butter?
Yeah. Just put them salt, pepper, a little bit of slap your mama, just in a pan with butter. Just simple. But boy, there wouldn't, because they were both 6 pounds between the two, like average between the two. One was 8, one was like 4. Very little.
Yeah.
They were wonderful.
You can catch him, clean him, cook him on the boat if you want. It don't matter.
So
I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping fish. It's the ones you keep, and I think that's a good way to show it. Harvest some of the plentiful ones. There's so many of them out there.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to show that.
Well, harvest, man.
I got a message. I think we have our official second host. It was one that I thought was a backup, but she said she's doing it.
Woohoo!
I'll let you tell me you're locked in before I tell everybody.
You got to be talking about Lisa.
Yeah.
I think she's just trying to make sure that I help her with StreamYard this week.
I keep this is because I think that was when, if Lisa wants to get into hosting them, this is a great one to do it with because it'll be simple. I would hate to do like something complicated with when you'll have to do the spreadsheet and all that stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's you're keeping the first one over this, and then you get what was the other one? Keep it or toss it, and there's some of them that get out there.
Yeah, and like Jeremy said, we kept a few. Yeah, we do practice responsible harvest. We'll keep a few small ones every now and then to eat. All right, we are locked in. Burrito Catfishing will be the second host for the Wally World Whiplash.
Well, that's good.
She's been doing some of that stuff. They've been on stand day and stuff, and she was helping Chrissy during the first Woats, the Doc Demon tournament there. So that'll be perfect. That'll be great.
Yeah, the stuff I've been able to watch, she's been doing amazing.
Yep, I concur.
Yeah, that's good.
So, should probably reminder of the rules here. You must use the main thing, the Ozark Trail Wayfarer spinning combo.
Yep, with the line that it comes.
With the line that comes on it. If you have to respool during the tournament because you broke off, it doesn't hold that much. You can use the Zebco 8-pound Omniflex Mono.
And I'm gonna let everybody know that if you know what you're doing with finessing that reel, you can get a big fish in.
Yes, I think we said a while. You can fish with other stuff because I think it'll be obvious on screen which rod you caught it on. Yeah, just be honest. Don't we know Jerry wouldn't be that way, but yeah, just don't Jerry, don't catch it on one of your giant orange rods and be like, totally, it was in the Walmart rod.
That's right. That was the Wayfarer.
It was the 14-foot Wayfarer.
The camera adds inches or feet. That's all.
Yeah.
Can you send Joshua the link?
Yeah, I'll get that. Okay. Well, while I'm doing that, the other rules, John, while I'm sending this.
Yep.
Or whoever remembers.
If you're fishing from the bank, you are allowed to use a net to land the fish.
Yep.
But if you're fishing from a boat, you have to land him by hand. There's no net. You have to land him by hand.
Can I land him by feet?
If you want to stick your toe in his mouth, go for it.
It's just no net. You didn't say
No,
how to be landed.
hey,
You just said no net.
I don't care. As long as it's not a net, a gaff, a noose, it has to be lifted into that
Okay.
boat.
All right. Hold on. If it's a garfish, can I at least use a rope noose?
What's up, everybody?
It's
What's up,
You gotta
Joshua?
grab him.
What's up, Josh?
You gotta grab him by the tail.
That's dangerous. Because I was planning on trying to catch gar, but if I can't even use a rope noose, can I use a machete, or is that not live tournament friendly?
That may or may not be against YouTube community guidelines. They think it's violent. Imagine they think hacking a gar is a violent thing. Come on.
Especially
Nah, I mean, if you do hook into a gar, man, use the rope noose to get them in safe.
Because I don't use a
That's
net for
all
a
you
gar.
need is some
You
missing
can- you
fingers,
can-
huh?
You can throw a rope around him and get it in if it's a big gar.
Could you imagine I
If
hook a
you
big
try to-
gar, about a
try to
4-foot
land-
gar, and I put it in Jeremy's hydro web? How much he'd fuss at me?
Because if you try to
Oh,
land
he wouldn't fuss. He would just toss you out the boat.
Yeah, grips are fine. That's basically by hand.
Yeah.
grip.
It was just to, you know how we try to make when there's bank and boat, there's always you're trying to, when you're doing the hosted tournaments, you're trying to have fun, you're trying to equal it out. So
Yeah.
you know, in the boat, you're bringing it up to the boat. On the bank, you're dragging it over rocks and limbs, and you know, so it's kind of a safety issue also from the bank, because you know, if no net, people be walking out and doing all kinds of other stuff. So I think it's a good way to kind of even it out a little.
I think Jerry's calling me out to a Be a Man tournament and lipping gar. Hey, if it's a small, I bought some new gloves. Actually, I bought some new gloves. At a small gar, I probably could lip them because they're, John, you know that construction things. They're like puncture resistant rating 5 or something.
Don't believe that.
Yeah, probably
Don't
not.
threaten Tank with a good time. He'll show up with a.
Hey, they put that label on just so a company can't, so you can't sue the company.
That's right. And Patrick was asking about if you're up on a pier 15 feet, about using the pier net. Well, then piers that's considered
That's
bank.
considered
Yeah, if
bank.
I'm going to peer you on the bank.
That's
You'd be able
considered
to
bank,
use it.
So if you
But don't threaten Tank with a good time. He's going to show up with chainmail all the way to the fingers. Just reach in there and let the guards teeth get hung up on it.
I'm going to layer my hand with welding gloves until it's about a half-inch thick.
Oh, V's hard on Jerry. She said Jerry does. It's just Jerry have a no net rule. I feel Jerry needs a no net, no rod, no hook. Man.
Boy.
Other rules, it's, you know, be friendly and all. Single biggest fish, no matter the species. If it is a fish, frogs, turtles do not count. Garfish count, carp, salmon, redfish, spoonbill, blue marlin,
Shark,
whales, sharks.
I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. Do sturgeon count? We all want to know, do
sturgeon count?
All right, sturgeon count.
I'll tell you what, technically a dolphin is not a fish. It's a mammal. But I'll give it to you. Right. You catch a dolphin, I'm giving it to you.
We had 2 years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, we had a dolphin all the way up here in Richmond, 100 and some miles away from saltwater.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like Stan 3 and I saw it like it was so close we could hear it when it came up to the top and just, you know, the blowhole spout. And it was like less than 20 feet away from us, 100 miles from saltwater. Crazy.
Jerry over there lipping bowfin.
I used to lip bowfin.
Hey, Tank.
Use my left hand to do it. I thumbed them.
Hey, Tank.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Chris and V got the experience going to a diner with John.
Oh God, they got did they get the full experience? I'm sorry, Chris and V. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did.
I apologize to everyone involved. That is not a fun experience.
Look, what? I had that whole place laughing, man. What are you talking about? Especially when that little girl come up. I ordered some fish, and she said, "What kind of sauce you want with the fish?" I said, "I normally make my own."
Wait, and you ordered fish at a restaurant to make sure you complain about it the whole time.
Actually, I couldn't because their fish was actually cooked 10 times better than Cracker Barrel.
What?
Yeah.
What? Well, better than Cracker Barrel. That's not.
No, that ain't. No, that ain't.
That's
better
not a
than
lot
that.
of bar.
But I mean, it was. The
Was
fish
it better than that place? Was it Vicksburg? We went to a Chinese restaurant and you ordered fried catfish.
Where was that at?
I think that was Vicksburg in the casino by the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was better than that.
No, I tell you what, there's nothing that shouts good quality seafood more than a casino in Vicksburg.
Hey,
That's what I was like. They had okay stuff, but John orders whole fried catfish from an Asian restaurant in a casino in Mississippi.
why not?
What? And then he complains. What were you expecting?
You know, Tank, that sounds to me like that's the same type of person that would use a 10.5-foot crappie rod, an 8-pound test to go snag spoonbill. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Sounds
don't
like the same type
don't
of
forget the offshore spinning reel with 40 pounds of drag and 8 pounds mono.
And look, here, look. Chris said he PTSD from eating with John.
Accurate.
And they go, look, Bobby. I mean, Danny, with that there.
Oh,
I should
yeah.
have warned y'all about John. My bad.
Oh, other rules. We keep getting off track. There is no rod limit. However, rod limit. However, you do have to follow all local and state and federal laws. Do not break any official rules.
The law and you know.
And the only fish that count are the ones caught on the $10 Walmart Wayfair rods.
In the mouth, hook in mouth. No snagging spoonbill, John.
Yes.
Cut dog it. And that wasn't my idea.
And no cheating.
You know, snagging spoonbill counts.
That's
some of the spots we all know. Or snagging Asian carp. Oh my God.
Yeah. Danny was at Cracker Barrel that night. He knows.
Look, because of Danny, I can never walk in an Asian restaurant with Jeremy without thinking about baby whales.
What the what?
Yeah,
you just have to call Danny one day and get that story.
Hot soda.
You remember that, Lance?
Exactly.
Cold coffee and hot soda. I'm like, what John?
Well, the last time I went with John, he said, "Bring my coffee first so it's hot." And sure enough, the coffee was the last thing to come out.
Yeah, they had one job. Hot coffee, one job.
And John was not okay with it.
Ooh.
No.
You know,
Come on.
not gonna lie, Stan, you know John's the nicest, most giving person you'll ever meet in your life. Unless you're a waitress.
Yeah. Well, if you screw with his coffee,
Something in him changes when he walks in a place.
Did I not tell the waitress when I sat down not to screw the coffee up? It's a cup of coffee. That is the easiest thing to bring out first. Did I not say that?
As soon as you said that, I just knew something was gonna be wrong.
Yeah. And then when she brought it out, I said, "What the hell you done? Waited to do it?"
No. You can catch Asian carp. You just can't snag Asian carp. You figure out a way to hook them suckers in the mouth, by all means.
Oh, no. Read it.
Oh, no. I read the whole comment.
He said, "No Asian carp. Andrew just prejudiced against Asians because of the sushi incident." We need to bring Danny up and let him explain that sushi incident.
Yeah, there's got to be some big story behind that.
No, he thinks espresso is weak. It's actually used 60-weight motor oil with airplane fuel in it.
Oh, man. What's funny is Audra don't like strong coffee, but she drank that coffee John made with no problem. Straight black.
Danny said he said some things that you can't say on here.
From a used motor oil from a 2-stroke Detroit. That's, if you know some old engine stuff, that's saying something.
Well, that's why the Pizza Hut pizzas used to be so good, because the Detroit diesel oil pans. That's
For real. Did we miss any rules?
Rules for what?
There was a tournament we were talking about.
Oh yeah, the tournament. That's right.
We covered that, man. It's a net. You can use the net on bank. Can't use it in the boat. But if you
Yep.
catch a big ass goldfish, you can use a rope noose to get him in. Therefore, we don't injure nobody.
Right?
Yeah.
No machetes because
No.
YouTube doesn't like it.
No, YouTube get mad, say it's violent.
And I bought a new cane knife a few weeks ago.
Didn't we though?
We both did, actually.
Yeah.
No,
you know
me
what?
and Miss Stephanie each bought a
I
cane
do
knife.
too, I
Yeah.
agree.
It ain't often you see them things, man. No, shut up, John.
No history lessons on cane knives, please.
Not going there.
Nope.
Nope.
Pretty basic, yeah. Biggest fish by weight.
Yeah, we sent V home with a pound of
And
coffee.
at most important rule, have fun.
That's it.
Yep.
And in tournament, if there's anybody that hasn't done a live tournament before, both of these hosts will know very well what's going on to help you out.
Absolutely.
When you catch the fish, make sure you stay on camera the whole time, although we're not going to be overly picky. But
No, if
if you catch the fish way off camera and just walk in the camera with it off the rod, it's like, okay, we have no idea what you caught that fish on.
Yeah, you always want to. For most live tournaments, that's one of the biggest things. Is the reason that you're fishing live is people want to watch you fish live. So one of the most important rules in most live fishing tournaments is to actually see you catch the fish, because that's what chat wants to do.
You know, we're gonna give a little here and a little there, because not everybody has the service that most
Right.
people have. If you're in the battle with the fish and you kind of glitch or freeze up a little bit, and then it comes right back after a second or so,
Right.
and if it glitches when you're reaching down to get the fish, and then it comes right back after you done got the fish, I mean, we're
You
gonna
can
have
tell.
fun. We're
You
gonna
can
have
tell
fun.
that. Yeah. And I hear that it's going to be. There is a little bit of enticement. There's a small, teeny tiny, small prize for the winner.
Just a little.
They're giving away some Walmart rod.
Yeah.
I felt dirty saying that. I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, that just didn't even sound right.
It didn't. I feel bad.
Parker, don't feel bad, because instead what's going to happen with me. I think that's going to happen with quite a few people, Parker.
I think the prize for the tournament is probably still sitting over John's left shoulder
Look.
in the corner of his dining room.
Somebody got one in his hand.
Oh. Have you used that rod yet, or you just have it to show on camera, Stan?
Well, right now I've got the show on camera, and I like doing that. That looks.
You've had that rod for 2 months and hadn't seen water.
I haven't seen water in 2 months. It's sad. But there we go with J&S Signature Series rod.
Hey, Stan,
Spiral acid wrapped.
Hey, you didn't put your 2-piece rod on correctly. The eyes are crooked.
Dang.
Look, you seen Danny's comment?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I was doing something else.
Oh, my gosh. No, we said fish. Tank, I got to give Tank credit. He did specify fish.
Fish.
Yeah. If you put a banana on a hook and throw it up in a tree and catch a 15-pound hook, it doesn't count.
No.
No.
I don't know, but I'd watch it, I guess.
Where-
I mean,
Danny, you live in Missouri. Where are you going fishing?
You know what, Tank? You know what was fun?
Oh, man.
Danny threw that rig out, boy, and he was reeling on in. He said, "Oh, got one! Got one!" And he pulled it up. You know what it was?
Was it a banana?
It was the swim bladder out of an Asian carp. And then he unhooked it and throwed it back out to make sure it would drift down past me and Chris.
You know, Chris, you're right. There hasn't even been a reel on that rod, much less
I
the
know.
water.
I know. Well, I'm giving everybody else a chance. You know, look at Bobby's been out there fishing, and I don't want to come in right first
Danny.
time I use it and catch that many more big fish than he did.
Danny, not only
What's up, John
are the
boys?
rules even for everybody, but the only rule that's not helps you because you're a bank fisherman.
That's true. That's true.
Get out of here.
Danny gets the net. Yeah, you're right, V. That was gross.
Me and Jeremy saw something similar. About a half mile down the ramp from us, there's a bunch of people that like to dump their fish guts and stuff, and they must have dumped a dump truck load of buffalo and carp guts, and all the swim bladders were inflated and floating down the river, all as one gigantic. It was weird and disgusting, and there was seagulls everywhere. They loved it.
What's up, Joshua?
Oh, got rid of the chat. Oh, there we go.
Wow,
Joshua's here somewhere.
It's bad
right.
when you got.
Wait. Danny ain't bank fishing this weekend.
Oh, that's
wait,
right.
what?
He'll be in the boat.
He'll be in the boat with Richard.
The one time we give Danny an advantage. The one time.
Oh man, that's right.
Woo.
He's gonna be with Richard, ain't he?
Oh, you see what Nate put in there?
Oh, the highest of insults.
I see it. Whew, it's bad. When I'm getting that many shots thrown at me, it's
like
bad.
A balloon parade.
When you release those little Asian balloons on a birthday and they all float away into the sky, except it was on the water with seagulls. It was horror movie stuff. It was crazy.
Mama, can we go to that parade again next year?
Danny said, he says, "Will be no netter. I'm on the boat with Richard Cluck. I sacrificed the net to get to fish with Richard."
I think any of us would make that sacrifice.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
Woo!
I'm still gonna make fun of you for it, though.
It's bad when Bobby 922 is throwing shots at you. It's bad then. Woo! You got Nate saying I'm going to be I'm the new Brian B. Ay.
So we'll Stan, you probably know that. I guess we have to do a unbiased way of splitting the people in half for you and Lisa.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to do it. It's we can put names on the wheel and spin a wheel and come up, or we can do like a draft, pick a name.
Oh, they do drafting sometimes?
Yeah.
I would love for that to be done live.
We can do that.
That would be horrible.
Well, they did first tournament we done this year, Stan. That's what we done. You done the wheel and you done it on live.
Yep.
Yep. And to be clear, whenever that's one of the not a rule. Well, it's a rule. You have to use the spinning combo and that particular line. What leader, up to 3 foot of leader, you can't have 100-foot leader. Terminal tackle, hooks, bait, swivels, all of that completely up to you. Jeremy, okay, Creole brings up a good question. If they're in a boat and they bank their boat, I say if they have access to a boat, if they're using a boat that day, they are a boat fisherman.
If they in a boat, they start off in a boat, they in a boat.
Yeah. Even if you use the boat to get to your spot, you're a boat fisherman.
Yeah. Well,
hey, there's Mark out there.
Hey, Mark.
You can use a boat to get to your spot, but you cannot be in a boat to fish.
Okay.
If you're going to be a bank fisherman and use a net, You have to fish off the bank, not out of the boat.
Okay, so if
There you
the
go.
rod and you are on the bank
Yep,
throughout the entire fish catching process.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I know it's chat. I know chat is like, because we're trying to do a lot of these fun, we're trying to do a lot of these fun tournaments. John with this one, and then you got the whole the Randy and Lisa and what the heck's that other guy's name? Oh yeah, Daryl, that Daryl guy. Fun tournament. So you think, okay, they're saying they don't want a lot of rules. Well, what happens is if you leave it wide open, I used to think the same thing till you start hosting some of these. It inevitably, like Creo said, all these things are going to come up. Well, you didn't say that if the boat was on the. You just said.
And if something comes up that we haven't thought of, Stan and Lisa can just have discretion to be like, whoa now. As long as those two are in cahoots to where it's even.
Well,
Perfect.
Stan and Lisa knows all the ins and outs of the thing, and they're the ones that's going to be hosting it. They're going to see what's going on better than any of us that are fishing the tournament. So if they think something's not right, then Stan and Lisa can get together, backstage or whatever, and figure out if it is or it ain't.
I'll be honest with you, John. This entire, all of the fun tournaments, if you're the kind of person that feels the need to cheat for a fun time tournament, you are in the wrong community hanging out with any of us.
You are right.
Jeremy said, another hole poking Danny's plan.
Yeah. Jeremy's just thinking of the things to not let Danny win for some reason.
Yeah, and I've got my super glasses for so I can make sure I can see everything. I can see everything that's going on during the tournament. Yep.
Hey, Chang.
You do actually.
What's going on, Benoit?
Oh.
Benoit ladies in the chat.
Hi.
Look at that logo. Where did you find that, John?
Oh, a really good friend cussed a whole lot for having to do it, but she done it.
That's nice.
That logo does look awesome.
Thank you, V.
Yeah.
Bucket hat. Everybody said bucket hat, bucket hat. There's bucket hat.
Bucket hat.
That's right.
Don't say it too fast. You'll end up saying something else.
Right.
I like the different levels. Stan laughed immediately, then John laughed after, and then Lance came in a few seconds later. There's the different processing times.
That's right. I like the bucket hats. The only problem is that most bucket hats on me look like one of those little beach buckets, and it's stuck on the top of my head. Even with no hair, I got a big head.
He got a paint pot on the top of his head when he put one on.
All my hats look like buckets when I'm not wearing them.
Oh man! All right, so it's about time for the show's going pretty good. We've had a pretty good, consistent. Tank did a great job. Andrew did a great job keeping us on the rules and getting things finalized and getting that all set up. Great job. Now is about that part where John talked about, where the show kind of just gets to there, and then it just kind of, and the next crowd comes in. And
that's right.
Yeah, we're holding on to way too many congruent watchers right now. We need to lower that number.
But yeah, this is going to be. Look, I don't care what channel you're on
a very important rule. What were the times again?
Oh,
I should probably mention that.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
No, I think it's 8 to 2 Central.
8. Okay.
8.
Lisa?
I thought it was
8.
This is
Central.
8 to 2 Central. Okay. Perfect.
8 to 2 Central.
9 to 3 Eastern. That's the
8
one
to 2
problem
Central. Okay.
with having a group like this.
Backwards. Look at
What?
Wait, did I say it backwards?
Look at the post. Look at
Which post?
the one. Look at the
Well,
thumbnail Lisa done.
yeah. Well, we're gonna make sure to make some fresh posts tonight after the show and make.
Well, because I've done that myself, where somebody said like 8 to 2, and I'm thinking, okay, Eastern time, because that's all you think about is the time zone you're in. With this group, though, we've got what 2, 3 different time zones. So,
Parker, we want people to watch.
oh Lord, what?
Well, could you
We
imagine
we
this?
don't want people.
Yeah, but look, we was out there, we was casting for skipjack, and Parker was way down on the other end, the upper end from me. And I kind of
Staying away from Parker is usually a good plan.
I kind of hollered, okay? I kind of hollered, and then all you heard was, "That's got to be John." And it wasn't Parker that said it.
Randy said it's Eastern time.
Yeah, but with which numbers?
8 to 2 Eastern puts it 7 to 1 Central.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's early.
I know. I was saying that, and Tank's even an hour earlier. So.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess so. If that's what y'all want.
But it's going to make it easier on a lot of the guys up on the other end.
Yeah, but I thought I was the most important one involved.
I'm good with any time.
Yeah, really. Half the field is RCT. Probably more than half. More than half.
That'll be the next one. We're just going to start at midnight.
Yeah.
You know what?
It was Matt from Wanna Be Outdoors that hollered out, "That's got to be John."
Oh.
Hey, there's our good friend Crappy Day Darren out there.
Jeremy, we're going to have to get our ceremonial breakfast sandwiches early.
Oh, man, that's it. You know, that's one thing. I got to have my breakfast sandwich to go fishing in the morning. Even to host, I'll usually try to get a breakfast sandwich when I'm hosting. Just that's what you got to do.
Lance, don't start your stuff.
Nah,
he got to be up and running by 5.
Oh, he gone.
Oh Lord, quit playing with things, Lance. Yeah, it might be black on you. Just don't worry about nothing. Just keep talking. Everything's fine.
When Stan 3 and I used to fish together all the time, he was he's still young. He can handle that, getting up early and going and all that stuff. Well, the dang store around here, they didn't start having biscuits, sausage biscuits. They're not done until at least 5 o'clock. So whenever he got here just a little bit too early, I'd be like, I got to get that other thing. He's like, you're just wasting time to get those damn biscuits, aren't you? Yeah.
Look,
I ain't gonna lie.
Our local gas stations have far above average gas station food, and I always get it's a biscuit with a spicy chicken patty in it.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Man. That sounds amazing.
You going by Lucky 13?
No, I'll stop at the big Why Not in Simsport.
Oh, okay.
Lucky 13 does have good stuff though.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Jeremy's so proud of his boat. You won't even be done with the break-in time. We're not allowed to go full speed the whole way there.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't had to deal with Lisa that much this weekend. That's been pretty quiet.
I don't know. She asked me to come on, and then she's not talking.
Hey, wait.
Not you, Lisa. The other. It was another. I was talking about another.
Hey, there was a
Lisa.
comment. There was a comment that just made by Bobby. He says, "Nice thing is I don't have to scramble for bait and service on this one." What the hell? That That don't sound fishy to y'all.
A little bit.
Don't that sound fishy?
All right.
Look, when Bobby comes up on stand day, he's either trying to get bait because he can't find it. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And if he
Creole's
does
comment
find bait,
is extremely accurate.
he's trying to find a spot to where he's got service. I'm ain't right there. We're gonna watch that. Let's keep an eye on
All right.
Bobby.
Yeah, same here,
John,
Parker.
Lisa
Water and
came
coffee.
to read her list of people. So you can collaborate with your list of people.
Oh yeah, I think we got the same names though. Oh, you got more?
You have some I don't have.
Really? Which ones I have that you don't?
I don't remember now. You have to do it. Have to go over the list again.
Oh,
I didn't have my list in front of me.
As you can see, we are totally prepared for this.
all right, you got me.
Yes.
You got Patrick,
Yes.
Richard, and Danny,
Yes.
Chris and V,
Uh-huh.
Smoky Mountain.
Unfortunately. Sorry, Danny. I love you.
He's your favorite one, Bobby,
Yeah.
Parker.
Yep.
That's Dan fella, and I ain't trying to say his first name. That you
Susquehanna.
don't, yeah, you don't want me to say it because it'd come out the wrong way.
Just call him Sus.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but we got Dustin Clark,
Yep.
we got Michael Creech,
Yes.
Creo and Tank,
Yes.
and it was gonna be you and Randy.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna be Randy and Randy, or Randy and somebody else. But you're gonna do it. You're gonna host it from the boat. Oh, you double dipping.
I'm fishing and hosting.
Wow.
You double dipping.
Yep.
Good
well.
night. Okay.
Huh.
Do you have Jose Gonzalez?
Yes, I do.
Do you have Jonathan May?
Yes, I do.
Okay. We might have. I got to get with Cody to find out if he's going to be off that day.
You need Larry Lisby.
That's Old Boy Outdoors.
Oh, I know who he is. I spent the weekend with him.
That's right. That's right.
They got to experience dining at a restaurant with me too.
I've got him and his wife on the list.
I'm gonna have to talk to Stephanie about this. She knows all the details about the restaurants.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, it's an exciting experience to go out and eat with John.
Well, I'm sure, John, that her and my wife could sit there and come up with a bunch of restaurant stories because I'm the worst because I managed restaurants for 20 years. So
I'm harassed.
All right. So we'll have, it sounds like 7 anglers per channel ish.
Wait.
yeah.
Lance,
What?
are you going to be able to fish it?
Nope.
You got
I
to
work every weekend.
Son of a.
Lame.
You need to quit that damn job. Well, no.
Man, not after a year of not working.
Leave that alone. You got to have it.
And V said something earlier. I want to talk to her and them about that. I have some idea that I was coming up with fishing on Friday nights every once in a while, but I'll talk to them. That might be a good idea. I want to do some tournaments where we have. I like the tournaments where it's not just every person for themselves, but you get little teams together.
Yeah.
Everybody fishes as a team. I mean, there's so many things we can do now. We could do, we could do RCT crew versus Castaway crew. Right, Joshua?
Yeah.
Yeah, who do you think would win that one? That'd be a good one, right, Josh?
Let's do that, but let's have some grade school stop. Go ahead, Joshua.
My team would win. Thank you.
Whoa! What the what?
Wait, where's that kick out of chat button right here? Let's have. What if we have grade school style picking teams? We all stand in a line.
That's right. That's right.
Do it live and everything.
I'd be standing there unless I was the host picking the. Unless I got the host picking the team, I'd be standing there with my new rod. Come on, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Danny ain't right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, John manages restaurants too. Managed to get thrown out at least 90% of them.
You know, I've never seen John actually get thrown out somehow.
No, because hey, look, I can bitch about food and still make it funny, huh?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you should have. Man, if you'd have been Cracker Barrel was an easy run. This one Saturday over there at that little diner. You can ask Chris and V. It was way out there. Trust me. No, it was good one. This one though.
That might be an idea we have to run one day. Is just picking teams.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah,
it would have to be people like Bobby would just have to understand he's going to get picked last. That's he's just going to have to understand it.
And Lisa's agreeing with that one because the way she's smiling.
Stan,
Lisa, go ahead.
I'll tell you my tournament rules idea. You can use it for that one. So I'll tell it to everybody so they can steal it. Have you seen the John Wick where they're sitting there, they're going on a duel and they're picking the rules? And you flip a card and whoever has the higher number gets to choose that rule.
Oh, yeah.
And they chose location, weapon, stuff like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Lisa, all I got to say in this one, just to make it fair, since we have Bobby is fishing, Nitro 2 is fishing this tournament, Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so since he is fishing, just to make it fair, we've got to find another person that we know is not going to catch fish. So if you get Bobby, I got to get that other person that doesn't catch fish. That way we know that on both our channels, there's at least both got that one that we know is not going to catch anything.
Then, Stan, you just pick me because technically all my fish are Jeremy's.
Hey. Lisa said if she gets Bobby, the next one in line for the no catching list is Danny Smith.
Oh, Lord. Y'all are mean.
Who? I didn't say it. It ain't me.
I wouldn't be myself if I wasn't mean.
You're all mean.
Who? No.
That's right. Danny is sticking up Danny's bringing up a good point. Bobby did catch 2 fish today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And live while he was live.
See,
Yep.
Jeremy says this about nobody knows the names because Jeremy's worried about hurting feelings. And he knows very well I don't care.
Catch fish with us. There we go. We'll call it Battle of the Skunks.
Yeah. You have to fish your best holes. But it's golf rules.
NFL style.
That's right. Everybody be waiting at home. We'll give them a call up live. You were just the 4th pick in the Battle of the Skunks draft.
Hey, things is getting things. Now you see they see I'm slick. I can read between the lines, And Bobby said no bait. Don't have to worry about bait. Don't have to worry about service, right? Now I see right here where V says Bobby's catching fish this time. I guarantee it.
Well, V also said she's really hungry right now too. So
Well, she ain't gonna eat Bobby. Ain't nothing to him. Hell, by the time you skip Bobby and gutted him, you'd be lucky if you got a half a pound of food.
It'd be sour anyways.
Have you thought of this, John?
What the what?
Well, you always got to think in situations, you might get stranded
All right.
somewhere,
Well, because I know you. If you've thought of that, I know you've thought about it. What's my poundage?
Oh, I'll be all right for a few months. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the guy that sits on the stranded beach out there and has a conversation with a volleyball.
Yeah, but remember, I taste like a really big blue cat. You have to do a lot of trimming.
Nah, but you can use that for other things,
Like soap and cracklings.
Yeah, that's right.
Johnson turned me into soap.
I think they're just trying to say, Tank, that we wouldn't be that quick. They'd be able to catch us, I think is what they're trying to say.
Yeah, it wouldn't take that long of a stick to reach you either.
I told you, right? Y'all heard me, right? Said Tank did a great job, kept us right there. We had the rules going. Man, now we're talking about cannibalism, just right downhill, right down the other side.
It's gone.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Don't know.
I mean, do we ever know what happens? No.
Now we start off good, then we just end up somewhere in left field.
Yeah.
That's true. They'd be like, oh, how much slap your mama do we got to use to get that taste out of our mouth?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
John, we're going to have a boucherie, but with people.
Huh?
We're going to have a boucherie, but with people.
Uh-huh.
Yep. We'll just let everybody else wonder what in the world that is.
Yeah, and then we'll do a couchon delay with Stan.
Yeah.
Just let it slow simmer, you know what I mean?
Oh. That's a whole lot of simmering.
That's the purpose of it.
What do you think, chat? What do you guys like for tournaments? Do you like when we do the wheel and things like that, or does it matter? Do you care who fishes on what channel?
I think chat gave up on us.
I think so. I think they like.
I think they give up with the cannibalism.
Well, yeah, we started when John started saying how John's giving out the dressed weight like deer of all the people he's fishing with.
But according to the numbers, they're still watching. They're just afraid to say anything.
Well, I would be too.
You don't give up. I mean, come on.
You don't want to end up on the cannibal list. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This Saturday's going to be fun.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I think V's got plans on making somebody famous on a milk carton. I really do.
Now, Lisa, if only you had a person that with that was going to go over all the StreamYard stuff with you and everything, and if only there was that, and they set up a time to actually do it.
Well, seeing how I've been trying to get that person to help me out for a year, I don't see it happening.
What the
Whoa!
All right, guys, I'll see y'all later. I'm gone. Deuces.
Hey,
I'm out of here.
Hey, Stan, let her know. You're not going to become a back-to-back host of the year if you help other people get better.
If
That's
she don't fire at you, something ain't right. If Lisa does not come in and fire off on somebody, that means she's feeling really bad. So, Lisa's doing okay. She's hurting a little bit, not much. But
I told her to go get horse tranquilizers.
It's enough.
I forced myself and went and got the Tiger Balm.
Yeah. It'll clear your sinuses too while you use it. That stuff is potent.
Hey, welcome home, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Whoa, I'm here.
What's up, Randy?
What's up, Randy?
It turned winter again.
There you go, Stan. It was Bobby that's been waiting 2 years for his shirt.
Okay, now I'm really out here. That's it. I'm done.
Well, boys.
Day Darren says it's fun and life is entertainment. Keep it coming, fella. Misfits.
That's right. That's right.
There's a whole bunch of them. That's for damn sure.
We'll try to be posting in the two groups as much as we can. I'm sure the pro staff will be sharing it. Make sure everybody sees it. We'll get that stuff out as quick as possible. If you have questions, just message one of us. Any of us here.
Anybody, just hit any of us up.
Yeah.
Well, except Miss V.
So
she won't. She'll
that
just tell you
wheel
jokes. She
on
won't be that
Stan
helpful.
Friday night.
Miss V's gonna plan on putting somebody on milk carton, and you want to. I don't think you need to bother her late at night or something. That might not be a good idea.
And I'm sorry, Lance. What were you saying?
Are we going to run the wheel on your show Friday night to pick people?
Good. We could do it then. We could possibly do it Tuesday night. We could do it whatever works good for anybody is good with me.
No, I was gonna say we might ought to do that on a Friday night, a late night, but then everybody has to get up early the next morning.
Yeah, no, we're not doing the late night right before. Not if the tournament's starting at the butt crack of dawn.
Here's the next fun tournament idea. You got to stay up all night long and then go fish at 6 a.m. What do you think?
That's fine. I stay up all night, but I'll go out there, I'll drop the lines and go to sleep.
V said she's never been more proud to be a misfit. Absolutely.
Will do, Creech.
On a serious note, yeah.
Yeah, Creech said he's asking for prayers for his grandson. You got it, Creech. You know that.
Absolutely, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, absolutely.
That little boy was growing quick, too.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That little boy getting up there fast.
Hey, and I want everybody to know the reason that we starting this tournament early, because last 2 weeks ago when we had that tournament, it was hot when we got done.
Oh yeah.
Well, what are you talking about, Randy? It was hot on me when I started yours.
So we're gonna move them a little bit earlier. That way we don't have to
stay in the heat
the
as long.
last hour or two.
I think it's just a conspiracy because me and Jeremy's fish start later in the day.
Now that's your fault.
Although let's see. So it's 8 to 2 Central.
No, 8 to 2 Eastern.
Or 8 to 2 Eastern, that's right. 7 to 1 Central. 8 to 2 Eastern, 7 to 1 Central. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks for you guys, Tank. You only get an hour.
Look, right there.
Yeah, we only get the fish for an hour.
Look in the mirror and remember
it. You're,
Look, that is completely fine because the Bimini top's not on the new boat yet. So we don't want to be out there all afternoon.
There you go. You see,
I like shade. Nah, I'm just gonna find ways to complain about it anyway.
And that is a beautiful boat, though.
Hey, I ended up.
Don't tell him that. He's found a way to drive that boat into his bedroom and put that in his bed instead of Laura. It's bad.
What?
Yep.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, he drove his boat into his house so he can sleep with it at night. He cuddles, not in the boat, he cuddles with it.
You got that right, Chris. I will. I'll say it 1,000 more times to try to keep it right, and I'll still get the time if I'm wrong.
Jeremy said first world problem.
Go into it, catch fish, ain't gotta move.
But we have filming happening so everybody can kind of see the boat, see Sea Arc stuff. But We're gonna be putting out some content about it.
Why? Just rub it in her face. You got a lot nicer boat than anybody else.
I don't have crap.
And have y'all started? I know we got the guide services right there. Have y'all started taking dates yet or anything?
Are you talking about? Wait, give me a second. Creole's Guide Service?
That could be.
I hadn't said it yet today. It's very close. It's very close to talking. He is narrowing down on. I don't want to speak for him on it exactly because I don't know the exact days. But if you're one of the people that are looking for it, then I would stay tuned over the next month for when his start. I'm not saying it's starting in a month, but he's going to know dates probably within the next month.
All right.
Hey, Danny Smoky Mountain, if you want to do it from 10 to 4, you start your own tournament league.
How about 10 to 4 at night?
There you go. There you go.
No. Not. Me and that night. No. I'm good to about 12. That's enough.
Oh no! Parker said that his brother-in-law is getting married next Friday night. Going to feel like hammered dog poo on Saturday. Perfect.
Okay, I know Jeremy told one person that. I didn't know if it was official, but yeah, might as well wait till after spawn because unless you come in within the next month, we're going to be mid spawn, so it don't pay to pay money to come mid spawn.
Yeah.
So September, basically after we'll fish Vicksburg, and then when we're done with Vicksburg, he'll start doing stuff. So September 1st. And it gives plenty of time to make sure the boat's
That's right. Yeah.
hashed out and everything works and he knows how to use the thing.
It's easy. All right, let's go. I'd use it.
Well, getting from point A to point B is definitely not going to be
5 and 6 for me.
Well, I'm sure that most everybody in the tournament is hoping that Parker drinks about 5 or 6 for everybody.
Everybody call the DJ at wherever he's going to make sure Parker gets plenty of drinks.
I'll say how to catch fish at 8-pound test. Snap.
I'm laughing at Miss V, and I can't tell y'all why.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so, yeah, keep in touch with him. But he's saying that's when he's, like, taking people September 1st. If you want to book things, or, like, some of the people that want to come, y'all can start talking about contact him, and he can kind of, set some dates from after then.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
If he knows you, he's more willing to talk early than some random person that emails on the internet,
Right.
It's safer.
Well, and, knowing somebody that does that kind of thing now out here with Dan, it's amazing. Right. It's amazing the difference between, like we kind of all know what to expect on a fishing trip, but a lot of people, they've never been fishing before. So they have no clue. And some people think, oh, you get a guy that's like a guaranteed this or that. And it's all about what that client wants. Some have never caught a fish before, so an 8-pound catfish is like a monster. And, other guys are looking for that. They've caught 30s, 40s, 50s, and they're looking for hopefully that 1 over 60.
And Dan's one of the people that's given Jeremy a lot of advice on stuff like that.
Yeah, Dan's great, great kid, guy.
That's when we started taking Becky fishing and seeing how excited she was over a 12, a 22, and then a 40, and we're like, oh, okay, we are spoiled.
Yeah.
Like it was actually a real thing, and it was like, oh, yeah, because I'm happy to catch fish, but I don't jump up and down and scream over 20s anymore,
Mm-hmm.
Some people do.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember that.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a real thing. I forgot what Jeremy called it, but it spoils you. Like if you've caught, like say, okay, I've caught 100-pounder now. It's a little harder to get excited over stuff that's smaller, you know? It's like, it's a real thing.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is.
I'm not saying it's not good, but yeah, it's a weird feeling sometimes.
Oh
Yeah, 'cause
no!
I
I
remember
looked over the chat. Brio telling Jerry he putting him in the live well.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, that's why.
Catfish ruined. That's it. That's it. There it is.
Catfish
Yeah.
ruined. Yeah. And we help I know me and Jeremy help remind each other that like we catch a beautiful 25-pound fish and it's like, look, this is an amazing fish.
What's up, Guerrero?
What's up?
And if anybody out there is not, if anybody is, when y'all catch those big fish or those nice fish or those fish that just made you happy on your River Cats tackle gear, make sure you send in some pictures. It's one of the things I want to start doing is posting some pics of what people are catching. River Cats tackle hooks,
Yep.
the poles, Ancient Mariner rods and reels, and all of that stuff. So if you've caught it with River Cats tackle, send in some pics.
My little blue cat on stand day was on the RCT signature series.
That's right.
It handled
live
that
on stand day. Great. That was awesome.
Handled that 8-pound fish like a champ.
But it was still, you could see you still were catching the fish. Like it wasn't like
I was
the
having a
broomstick.
blast. Hadn't caught a fish in
it
a
was
while.
Awesome.
I was having a blast.
And I'm going to get out there and catch a 2-pounder and be like, woohoo!
I was actually kind of overexcited. I was reeling them in really fast. Like, okay, let me slow down a little bit. Like, oh, I actually got a fish. I got a fish in the new boat. Oh my God, hurry. It's bad when you don't. Jeremy not having a boat for a few months, so I've done a few bank fishings. We went with Dustin Clark once or twice, but it's been sparing this spring.
That's a good idea, V. Maybe John will come up with the RCT fishing calendar.
No, he's not.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I've already had it in the plans.
Oh, all right.
I know you did.
Y'all just
I won't let you do it.
A calendar. Duh.
All right. The official Mega Bucks tournament life jacket for Jerry Parker. White long sleeves with buckles in the back.
Oh man.
We're not going to catch a fish with the three of us in one boat.
Well, I mean, Jerry said he was going to wear his banana hammock, so.
I'll be too busy staring at Jerry.
Oh boy!
I think I broke Lance.
It's going quick. It's going quick. I'm trying not to make you laugh too much. I can see how much it hurts.
See, that's exactly right. When, like Jerry would know, when you're blessed to fish in big fish waters, like Jerry is, John, like me and Jeremy for sure, we sometimes forget how special a 20, 30, 40 pounder is because we catch them all the time. And you have to remind yourself of that. There's a lot of people in the world that would be just tickled pink to catch that 20 pounder.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are tickled pink to catch that 6 or 7 pound fish because that's the biggest fish their waters have.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I have to catch them 6 I caught this afternoon. One of them was about 20 and the others were all little dinks.
Right.
And
Bobby said he don't care. He was taking them.
That little fish means just as much as any big fish.
It does. It's all relative.
It all comes down to one thing: a catch is a catch.
Yep.
Yep.
Even if he's smaller than the bait that you're using, it's still a catch.
And I say it a lot. That's why I used to say it a lot more, but not the size of the fish, size of the excitement it brings you, and that really is.
Yep.
That really is true.
That was she said.
Yeah.
Boy, I just barely caught that right at the end.
That wasn't me.
See, that's what
I didn't say a word. Nothing.
And that's what I was talking about before. Jeremy and Parker, Jerry, like stand 3. People, when they're seriously fishing a tournament, that's where, as a host, if there's not a lot of fish being caught and people are serious, it's up to the host that's got to keep the entertainment going. With this tournament here, the Wally World Whiplash, the entertainment's just going to be there. As a matter of fact, the host is probably going to have to be good at trying to block some of the fun that we're having. So
I don't think you're going to be able to do that. You're not going to be quick enough to catch them all.
Yeah, oh, no, you never can. You never can.
And Chris is right. The term trophy definitely varies from water to water.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think even person to person within the same water based off of abilities.
Well, I was asked that question the very first year I went to CatCon. And that person that asked me that question knows where I fish. And he asked me, what do I consider a trophy fish? And when I told him, I consider a trophy fish a 30-pound fish. And he's like, why? I said, it ain't what my waters give me. It's what you got overall, man. You think of everybody else and not just yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not everybody has the waters that they can just go out and catch a 50 or 60-pound fish with that's fairly easy to do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that number down to where it's reasonable and you can put it in your sights.
But John, if you fish in waters that don't have that many big fish, and if you want to try out fishing in big waters, call up Creole's Guide Service and come fishing with us down in Louisiana.
That's right.
All right. Got to get my shameless plug in for the day.
And you know what? I guarantee you go fishing with Jeremy, Tank, and the Creole family there, you are going to get a taste of Louisiana for sure.
I was going to say, don't you guarantee catching a fish and jinx everything.
No.
I
guarantee you're going to go have a good time, and you're going to experience Louisiana, and you'll get that true Louisiana experience. I can guarantee it. And I don't know what V is talking about. I've never bragged on any fish ever that I've caught. I can't believe she would say that about me. No, if I could burn wood as good as her and Lisa could, I'd make a picture for you, V. I'd be showing that flathead all day long.
Flatheads are so pretty. Like Jeremy said, we caught that first one today. Technically, the first fish caught in the new boat was a slicker, but that slicker turned into a 5-pound flathead.
Well,
which was, yeah.
Danny was talking about the commercial fishermen on the water. I thought he was trying to say that we were turning into commercial infomercial show.
No.
922 said, stand off screen.
Wow. I like the sturgeon. I'm not going to kick him off.
Thank you, Tank. Thank you, brother. Oh, my goodness.
Yep. Exactly, Parker.
Yeah. Please.
So here's a little thing, though, chat and y'all. What do you think? What do we think is going to be the big fish caught this coming up Saturday? What do we think? Not necessarily the weight yet, but what do we think is going to be? Do we think catfish is going to get the big fish, or do you think somebody's going to catch something else?
I think Patrick Gray is going to pull something out that we're not expecting out of saltwater.
Yep.
And I
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
what it's
thinking.
going to be,
It's
but
a
it's going to be
possibility.
something.
That's what I'm
Is
thinking.
a
This is
stingray a fish?
saltwater
Because I
dump.
would completely count it if he can
Yeah.
pull a stingray in on that thing.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if it was technically a fish or not. Honestly, didn't know.
Well, yeah, it ain't got legs, does it?
What?
Trio said, Jeremy said I can stay, but I gotta. The rules still apply. I showed the picture, so I got to in the corner for 5 minutes. So I'll just be over here if y'all need me.
That's it. I really think Patrick's going to land something we don't expect. It's going to be like some type of jack or a redfish or a shark, a stink. He's going to do something.
He's always managed to go down there and catch something that you're not expecting to see caught on catfish terminals tackle.
And
Yeah.
he will catch fish.
Oh yeah,
He might have trouble pulling them in with the pier or something, but he will catch fish.
he'll catch them.
Pat in saltwater is about the closest I'll come to saying somebody guaranteed to catch stuff.
Absolutely.
A 25-pound channel would be a great fight on that rod. Holy cow.
V is saying 38.2 pounds. Don't matter what it is, but it's going to be 38.2 pounds on the Wally World Wayfair.
Danny say Patrick
Octopus.
won't catch an octopus.
Jeremy's saying that his money's on Pat.
Look, if we let Pat win the tournament with a big sheep head, I'm going to be a little sad, though.
You don't know. I mean, he has an opportunity to catch just about anything.
Yeah.
Because of the water he's going to be fishing. So it's going to be tricky. Pat got to time it right, though.
Uh-oh. We have an extra prize coming in.
Creech just wants to make the host work, I think, a little more, Lisa.
Smallest fish.
Smallest fish.
Hey,
Yep.
that's all right.
Now we got to keep track of 2 weights.
Oh, my God. You have to check second number. Okay. I'll donate a pack of hooks for who catches the perfect numerical median fish across the tournament.
No. The biggest and the littlest was enough.
Oh, great. Then we'll have to measure everyone. Then I'm going to have to sit there and put them all out and come up with the
You got
goodness
that right,
gracious.
Parker.
Yeah, I said a jack, but there's no way he's pulling a jack in on that Wayfair. I say that he's going to do it, but
I bet every one of y'all would shit a brick if he did.
I'd stop fishing and go home. I'd be like, you know
I
what?
would
You
too.
deserve this.
I'd just give it up and let him have it because,
Danny said Baldwin ball. Baldwin
Yeah,
ball.
Danny said, smallest fish. I'm Baldwin bound, baby.
If it wouldn't be for public waters, I'd go fish Jeremy's friend's pond. That has the little bullheads about like this we use for bait.
Hey, I got a trophy last year for the smallest fish in a tournament.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't catch it. But
I actually won a prize in the very first Iron Cat for the smallest fish.
That's somebody else's trophy.
how much
It
was
was
that
like
one?
a
Was it 0.64?
Wow.
0.6.
0.64 in the women's tournament last year.
That's
Did you eat it?
smaller than the bait I used.
No.
That's a whole fryer.
Yak Shore Outdoors, his wife caught it. He was
yeah.
on
Then
the
he goes to Baldwin. That's right, Denny on the in the
You're
dock
right,
runner.
That sounds about right. Danny's
Right.
going to run the Baldwin so he can get that smallest fish. And
Well,
then
because
probably
in the
gonna
last
10 or 15 pound fish.
in the last tournament, in the Dock Demon tournament, Danny and his buddy there, they caught probably close. Was it 60 something? I knew it was getting up there, and even more than that. Not a one of them were over a pound.
I think the biggest was what, 0.9?
0.9, I think, was the biggest of they caught.
0.90 or something like that.
Yep, they'll go there now and catch 70 of them, and they'll all be like 10 pounds. That's Danny.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Danny. You never know what's going to happen.
So to win that one, instead of stuffing the fish with lead, you actually want to cut some of the fins off to get some weight down?
That's right. That's right.
It was 60 fish, Danny said.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, Creech, I'll ask, I'm not sure what you meant by it, hook of their choice or RCT hook of their choice?
Yeah, RCT.
Okay. I just want to clarify.
Yeah. He said, Danny, I'll go. Hey, he must know what Danny's getting. He said, Danny, I'll go ahead and get you those crimson reds in the mail.
But Tank, that really is a silly question, Tank, because why would anybody fish with any other hook besides RCT?
I don't know why, but they do it.
Just saying. Okay, you got me. You got me.
And then they go on forums posting about why they're missing fish all day, and then I'm like,
oh wow!
All right, try these.
Yeah, thanks. Like it couldn't be the hook, could it?
They're like, is my rod too stiff? Is my line wrong? And I'm like, how about you try a better hook?
I know this much over there.
Johnny Small Pepper.
Yep.
At the dam over there, Saturday, that oak tree proved to somebody that it was a badass hook.
Yeah. Yeah, because I knew what Creech meant. I just wanted to say it just to make it clear.
And of course, I had to go in and beat the dead horse. So
yeah.
Yeah, I showed that fella them hooks, and I walked over to that tree and just.
You see what Johnny Small Pepper said? I think he's been eating too many hot peppers. Saying that Lisa's the only one on panels, the only one he bets is not a troublemaker.
We don't know her very well.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
All he's trying to do is keep his ass off that list. That's all.
I guess so.
Neither confirm nor deny.
I'm just being honest with you. He don't want to be around that list. That's the whole thing.
I mean, Lance is at the top of the list.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been noticing that, Lisa. Does Lance know what he did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He knows
knows.
what
Okay.
he did.
All right. As long as he knows. That's
It's on
Oh, that
Facebook.
was funny
man.
too, man.
It is on Facebook on my page what Lance did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat's out there now. What the hell did Lance do? Let me go find out.
Speaking of Lance, give Lance some thumbs up on his Facebook on the live we're watching from. We're at 2, and I know I'm one of those.
Oh crap!
How the hell you
I know. And not even everybody on panels like the chat today. What's going on, Stan?
I'm
Sorry.
23 thumbs up on mine.
I don't even.
Oh, do I need a refresh?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Okay, it's at 22. I apologize, everybody. Y'all are doing a great job. y'all are wonderful. Thanks for the support.
You see, but that right there, that's the true definition there. Hey, Tank made an honest mistake, but he stood, he stood his ground. He said, "Hey, I apologize. I made a mistake. Great job, everybody." So,
I make a lot of mistakes. I can't lie about all of them. I got to pick my battles.
This is true. Catchfish with Us says, "Who watches from Facebook?" You know what happens though? You do catch some people every once in a while, and then they end up coming over.
I'm supposed to be streaming on the RCT Facebook group every time, but I think it keeps not working, and I don't know why. Was it working today? I don't think it was.
Yet. I'll tell you.
I don't think it was. And I redid the whole thing. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
And this is kind of what we were talking about. And this is, I think, what is so important. I think that another thing I think this group does really, really good. Danny said, I was talking to a guy on the river this morning, had 3 rods out. All 3 rods had takedowns while I was there. No fish hooked up. gave him 3 crimson red hooks and solved this problem. Every single person involved with River Cats tackle is good at doing that. They're good at talking about the brand and telling people why they use River Cats tackle. And then he even gave him 3 of his favorite crimson red hooks. So
I give hooks out anytime I'm on the bank.
see, that's what's great.
It ain't on Facebook.
Yeah, I tried to look. It's okay. Lance can have all the traffic.
Look. I know y'all seen where Flathead Mike posted that he lost his rod and his reel and stuff. You want me to tell you how low down people are?
Uh-oh.
Somebody created a GoFundMe deal under his name to raise money for a new setup.
What?
Yeah, because Mike made a post on Facebook. Do not donate any money to that because that's not me.
Wow.
Flathead Mike is not the kind of guy to beg for money.
No, he's not going to do it. That ain't Mike.
If you see him begging for money, something's wrong or it's not him.
V, you don't know River Cat Tackle.
Do I know that?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That yeah, somebody went in. I mean, and all he did was just post it that he posted that he lost it and he was figuring out which one he was going to go with next.
Yeah.
And somebody came right behind him and made a GoFundMe under his name.
Wow.
And then he had to make a post because he couldn't even see it. I think Randy had called him up and told him that somebody had done that.
Yeah, I never saw it. I just saw the comments after the fact.
And
that's wild.
Mike's like, no, that was not me.
Why would Stan do that?
Well, because I need more rods. I don't have any reels on the new ones that I have, so I need some more.
See, Stan, now you're officially fully in the club, so I can make fun of you. No remorse.
None at all. It's been bam. I know how Bobby feels now. Man, I tell you what.
I'm sharing it with Captain Morgan, though. I mean, I got him good today, so he needed it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. He caught a new PB flathead the same night.
Yeah. He sure did.
So, Lisa, not to go back to the tournament or anything. Oh my gosh, to try to draw it back in.
The what?
The tournament. The Wally World Whiplash.
Oh.
When do we want to do these? When do we want to pick the teams? If we do the wheel or whatever.
Just have everybody tune in to your show Friday night, Stan.
Y'all could have done the wheel tonight as much time as you've been BSing.
Oh,
wow. Hey.
Holy.
We know who Randy lives with.
This conversation's for the people that are on panel, not on the side of panel.
Yeah. That's right. This
isn't the best.
This is an A-B conversation, panel and chat. So see your way out of it, Randy.
Yeah, get out of here, you dirty affiliate.
You off-camera person, you.
He said, ow.
Oh, wait, he's on panel now. He counts.
Okay, now we can say he's there. I'm sorry.
Hi, Randy.
How you doing, buddy? 922 says, fire up that wheel.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't want me to.
Jeremy didn't know how to walk.
Do you need it done earlier than Friday? Because I would figure you need it done earlier than that so you can send links and talk to people. And
yeah, that's usually that's why. Usually that's why when you do it like this, and you're going to be on multiple channels. Usually have that deadline about a week before, because then that gives each channel to set the thing up and set up their live and like you said, get the links out to people and have everything. I mean, you can do it later.
We'll do it and then just post the names in the channels ASAP. Like tomorrow or Tuesday.
There we go. I'm good. I'm down with anything.
I don't know how.
They're all saying now. What the what?
I'd have to like start going to a website and figuring that out. We can't do it. We can't do it right now. No. No. Put my foot down. Or
I damn sure don't know how to figure that out.
Yep. Wheel of names.
Oh,
Wheel of
okay.
names. You put the 14 names on there and then just share the.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and
Go ahead, John. I know John's got it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
What about?
Look at him.
I'm gonna just go team 1, team 2, team 1, team 2. That's all it's gonna be. And I'm gonna just go down the damn list and split them up.
Art.
You're the NCO of this thing. You just make your own rules.
Yeah.
Do it the way you want to do it, boss.
You know what?
Check
You know
this
what?
out.
You don't want to do it right now? Then make Stan and Lisa draft.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah. Start drafting.
Okay, flip a coin. Pick a number. I've got a number.
Oh, you're sitting next to her.
I'm a gentleman. Ladies first.
I'm fixing to send it to you, Andrew.
I want to pick and choose. I'd rather do the wheel.
You better do it. Okay.
You heard that.
That is totally fine.
No, it's not.
Well, I didn't say we had to do the wheel now. It's not my show. I'm just on here.
It's not my show either. What do you want to do, Lance?
See.
Why don't we set up another live during the week and say Wednesday before Daryl goes live? And because don't Daryl go live on Wednesday
at 9:00 Eastern time?
Right. So why don't we do 7:00, a 7:00 live on Wednesday to draw names for the tournament on Saturday?
Works for me.
Is that enough time, host of the year?
Oh yeah, that's plenty of time.
Okay.
Yeah, because that'll give you a couple days to get the links out and all that. So we do a 7:00 Wednesday, do the wheel, get that all squared away, get the links out to everybody.
Are we doing that on this channel?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll set that up.
Chris said, if we don't like it, we can complain. If we like it, we will still complain.
You can complain, but it doesn't mean anybody's going to listen to you.
Pretty much.
That's right. I've heard that we have a complaints department.
Hey, Ashley. We got a complaints department, but it don't work. It's broke.
I suggest we let's let V, Stephanie, and Lisa be head of the complaints department. I don't think we'll get too many.
Ashley, this is just for you. Oh, I can't turn my head.
That wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I laugh because I know that feeling. The worst part is you go to check a blind spot. You're like, I need to turn in. Oh God!
Damn, Lance is fixing to get on a milk carton.
You really contemplate. Do I risk a wreck or do I hurt my neck and look at the blind spot? Because I can't do both.
She said, Lance. V said, Lance. Now, thought we were friends.
That we are, but we still doing it Wednesday.
That would be Panfish Nation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
Well, there's an open slot on Thursdays now that where you could just go in and start a show and do your drawing.
The bait shop ain't.
You're going to be gone for a while.
What?
Okay, so we'll do it on Thursday.
I missed that.
He's
Oh, wow.
taking some time off to get some stuff done around the house and take care of Dee.
Well, that's good. That's good because I'll tell you what,
Thursday at 7, man. It'll work.
we'll do it Thursday. Yeah, that's plenty of time because technically, really, all you need is that by Saturday morning,
Yeah.
people have the link. Like
Right.
most of the people are in. Half of them are part of RCT, so you just put it in the group chat, and everybody knows everybody. So it'd be pretty simple to get it to whoever's going to be on there. And we're only keeping track. I'll probably still do a score sheet. I don't know. You said you're going to be fishing while you're out there hosting, or hosting while you're out there fishing, or you're hosting from home, or you don't know yet.
I'll be on the boat.
Fishing.
Should be on the boat. All right. Well then, maybe we'll have to try to make it fair. Maybe I got to see if I can get a
Thanks
boat.
for the heads up, Parker. I forgot about that one. So yeah, Thursday 7 o'clock Central.
V said, hell, she'll be head of the complaint department.
See?
It should go well.
And by the way, what's up, Ashley? Good to see you. Bugman said, I'm going to bed early tonight. So this is
8:30 is my bedtime.
There is still a couple of spots. I think we could do one more each. If anybody else, we said this was the deadline. If anybody else has not signed up to fish the Wallingford Whiplash, you have to have the Ozark Trail Wayfair with the line that comes on it, or the 8-pound Zepco Omniflex to go. If you get snagged up and lose your line, that's all you can replace it with.
Exactly.
Yipperoonies.
922 says he's got some complaints.
We got a lot of complaints about you too, Bobby.
No, you know what? Pretty much I've only ever heard one complaint about Bobby. He can't fish worth a lick. That's the only complaint that I've ever heard.
He can fish with the best of them. He just can't
catch.
I'm sorry. I like Bob. I never make fun of Bobby, but that was a low hanging fruit on that one.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not making fun of Bobby. It's just fun, making fun. That's Bobby just happens to be the brunt of it, I guess.
It's just team name.
Yeah.
We're gonna preach. We're gonna spin that wheel. We're gonna do a wheel Thursday night, where we got everybody who's gonna be on a certain list. If you're gonna preach, if you want to come down and fish off the boat with me, it'll just be me and you. I can just add us as 2 on the boat, you know.
Yeah, 2 teams, 1 boat.
Yeah.
Just put some reflective tape on one of your rods and separate them.
They should make a video about that.
No, they shouldn't, Stan.
Parker pursuits. Look at Jerry put. Anyone has any complaints, you can file them under.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the team. There's not a rod limit or like limits on this, that, and everything. You know, it's just fish.
It's just your legal law limit. That's all.
And of course, you know that everybody out there knows that the winning team, the winning angler, the most fish, the most weight, it's going to be caught on my channel. I mean, let's just face it. That's just what happens. Everybody knows that.
It ain't going to happen this weekend, Stan.
So, well, wait a minute now. So, since you are fishing, we know you've already got to have Randy on your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that means I should have a predetermined person on my team.
No.
That's equal or equivalent to Randy being on your team.
Ooh,
so let me see. I was going the other way with it. I was going to pick Parker or maybe Jeremy. You know, who knows?
I'm really interested in the logistics of hosting from the boat.
Yeah, Creek. That'd be okay if you got somebody with you.
Yeah, Creech, you can have somebody.
The only thing with hosting from the boat is you got to make sure, obviously, you've got really good service. And unless you have like a laptop with service, you can't do things like share the screens or like, we normally have like a score sheet.
Yeah.
The only way you can do that from like your phone is to like have it and then take a picture of it and put it up but that's with StreamYard. You can do things like that, but
it's going to have to be done on StreamYard.
Yeah, but we could even, hold a piece of paper with the things on it. We'll know who's.
Yeah, that's easy.
We'll know who's winning, and
that's what you're here for, Stan. Make sure all the hosts have everything in order.
That's right. We got it.
Yeah, we got it. Just write it down on a piece of paper and hold it up and say, "Look, this is what the hell done happened."
Yeah.
Make it easy.
That's right. I'm gonna bring out my brand new, updated 2025 tablet. These things are expensive. They just don't. I spared no expense with this.
How many damn trees it took to make that old tablet?
The cover's on wrong, but yeah, this is my tab. See. Yeah, I don't even have a list of names yet.
I've had a list of names for a while. Just saying.
Just saying.
Hey, Dustin Clark.
I believe Dustin Clark is fishing this weekend. Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, he's in it. Pretty sure. Well, we are at the 1 hour and 58 minute mark.
I thought this was only a 1 hour show.
It is.
It hasn't been a 1 hour show in years.
We've run what, 3.5 hours, 2.
So you need information. We will do our best to keep things updated on the WOTS and the River Cats Tackle Facebook group. You have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything, hit up. Anybody on panel here can help you answer some questions. Just hit us up or just ask in one of the groups and somebody will help you out. We're all friendly people here.
Yep. Either that or call me and put up with my stuff.
Yeah. Especially if it's like 1 a.m. Just call John then.
So there's still time. Anybody out there that didn't get in the tournament yet, there's still time. We still got it.
Wait. Is JG gonna be in it?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because I thought he said
no. He goes for surgery on Tuesday. He wanted to fish it, but he goes in for surgery. So another one. Keep JG in your prayers. He's going in for. He'll be there, but he's not gonna be able to make it this one. And since after that, Lisa, when is the next WOTS, the WOTTS? When's the next WOTS tournament?
June 14th.
And which one is that? I think
that is the Dragon Tournament.
Dragon Tournament. So you can still get in on that?
Wait, Dragon?
Dragon.
Oh, okay. No, okay, yeah, no, that's not my cup of tea.
We all saw Harry Potter. What was it? The tournament of where they fought the dragons. It's very similar to that.
I don't do Harry Potter. I don't care, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
I got you, Stan. It's okay.
I know. I was trying. I couldn't think what is the name of that tournament that they did? Come on. There's no Harry Potter fans out there.
I like How to Train Your Dragon better.
Well, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Nah.
Yeah, Creel said first 3 hours are done, and that's the hard part is over.
Well, thank you everybody for coming.
Danny says, I don't own a dragon. Where can I get one?
Dragon D's, yeah. Twas great hanging out. We'll see everybody this weekend and however many people show up on Thursday to pick teams. Yep. Will they have to fight it out? Will they spin a wheel? Will they play chess for it? We don't know yet, but find out Thursday. And teams will be picked.
Thank you, Big Red. The Tri-Wizard, that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Big thank you to River Cats Tackle for hosting this tournament, John, and providing prize.
Absolutely.
Giving everybody a forum to have fun on.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Anything else, John? Lance?
These nuts.
Nope.
Wow.
I actually saw. I actually saw.
Everybody Thursday, 7:00 Central, and then Saturday for the tournament. Everybody have a good week.
Peace.
Friday night on stand night.
That's right.